What is up, everybody? I'm Nova coming at you with another one. Just came to mind, and I thought I better get it out there because people are going to start asking. Tomorrow is the equinox. Winter is done. People are going to start booking flights. Hopefully, the bug is behind us. And as you can see, we talked about Air Canada a while back and said that we had the deal of a century to get back in. Also, study this pattern because it's repeating itself. That's American Airlines, and here is Boeing. In fact, I think Boeing and Air Canada are pretty close together, kind of lagging. But anyways, if we zoom out, as people are going to take off and go flying, we can see with the GAN fan from top to bottom, there's your breakout, right? Keep swinging to see where the next push is going to be. We'll probably be up to about there. What is that, 37 or so? And ultimately, this thing should be, I think this is where we'll see a continuation up around 45 bucks. And then it'll be a continuation of the previous trend. But the line of repetition, like so. So the line of repetition gets stalled by a point of time, right? And then we just continue up. And then if you zoom out, and I don't think I can zoom out here, but we'll do that. And then, yeah, same thing. We just get a continuation of price until we see the next crash, possibly in 2030. We'll see another major correction. We'll also see another one. I want to say like 3 years from the bottom or so. We'll just have to wait and see. But I'm just looking at this here. I can't quite zero it in. Just bear with me. I should have played with this before I started the video, but anyways, actually that's pretty good. If you want to do the GAN fan right there, that's in line. And there is where we hit our peak and came down. So that is where we will continue on, at which point we will go move this guy here. That might be our next stop, somewhere around there, somewhere into the future. What is that? July 2022? Yeah, could be. We also may have to move the pivot point up a little higher, but that's definitely where we're heading. And from the bottom to there, there's the support line into the future, right? So that was resistance. This was support. Soon that is support. That is resistance. And later on in time, that is support. That is resistance. And we'll have to recalculate by the time that happens. But that's what air flight is going to start looking like. And I'm pretty sure, just like me and you all, we're all fed up and we're dying to get out there and start spending some money on some margaritas and stuff like that. This is the big signal of the buy. Look at the monthly right here. That was probably the monthly empty, the monthly entry. Man, I'm really having trouble speaking. And this volume is bigger than any volume in the history of this trading here, right, on the monthly. That's where the argument happened. And I think we are, or is that weekly? I think we're off to the races. So we've had this crash, we've had the consolidation, we've had the false rally, we've come down, we've found support, and we are off to the races to the next big one. And that's on the weekly. So daily, that's your heartbeat. So a run up, the pullback, and this is where the support, red candles, it gave up, and then it found support on this, the 111, like so. And we just pipped up. Now we're going to try and find support. And I have a feeling a lot of assets are going to be waiting for the 50. We may see a bounce on the 20, but I have a feeling we'll probably do this fractal here where we run up, come through the 20, bounce on the 50, find resistance on the 20, and we'll get squeezed, right? Everyone might think we're going down, and it could be that we'll get squeezed and we'll move up to the upside. I said Air Canada wasn't going anywhere, and there was a lot of, this was screaming buy, so I can't remember what I bought. I had I don't know, 15. I have like different positions, but I've got enough, and this is a long-term hold for me. But signals are looking really good. American Airlines, you might as well just consider it almost a carbon copy of what's been happening with, sorry, I'm moving everything around, almost a carbon copy of what's been happening with the AC on the daily. We're still topping out, and then we'll probably do the same thing. Here we went up. We almost surfed the 20, gave up, got squeezed. There wasn't a sell-off here. So we didn't exactly, or was it this one? I can't remember. Anyways, what is the trend? The trend is up. Prices above the 20, the 50, and the 200. We're about to get a whole bunch of golden crosses. So I think all the turmoil is behind us. We may see a pullback, but that's just going to say buy more, I think. And Boeing, same deal. Now here we got signs of the pullback, right? We came down, we touched the 20, came up to a lower high, and now we're going to be testing to see if we do a lower low, which will probably be down here. And we'll see if the 2 lower lows is enough for us to continue again. But you can look at this, see this range of expansion, how it goes up and up. And we've done that with the GAN many times. Let's see if it lines up. Look at that. So we had the rollover and then the range of expansion here. We've pushed up and we're trying to find support here. The 50 is down here. I'm thinking it might go up, but I think down, and it'll surf the 50. And then once we hit this line, we're off to the races again. So it looks like we're heading into shopping territory again. And if I square off the top, the 50 will probably round out. Let's see what happens at the end of March if we see a continuation of the trend, because the 111 is just headed that way. So I think people are going to start traveling. People feel better now that the vaccine is out. And a lot of people just don't care and want to get the heck out of the country. So I think that's it for this video. I've kept it to a minimum, almost under 10 minutes. So that is flight time. And we will just zoom in like so. And I'll just pop one of these bad boys up like that so that we all see what's happening here. In fact, that might actually look a little better like that, but we'll keep it that way. Okay, I think it's pretty visible. We'll turn off the rabbit hunter there, and some serious resonance. This will ultimately be the support line when we get the heck out of this and off to higher highs. We'll probably, when we hit all-time highs, we'll probably be on this angle again before we, start going parabolic to the next 10-year cycle. Trade safe.